Hey guys, how are ya? How are ya? How you doing? I hope you're well. How's your week been? I hope it's been good. Hopefully it's been positive and productive. That's what we're trying to go for, isn't it? Hopefully we're getting there. Welcome to episode 8, guys, of the Pillow Thoughts series. What time of the night when we gonna get deep? Yeah, get deep, do some thinking, put our minds right with a positive talk, suck into the pillow thoughts. Oh yeah. Yeah, welcome to that time when we like to get positive. So, I thought that the question I would ask you today is something that popped up earlier and that I'm thinking about. Am I lazy? Do you ever ask yourself that, whether you're lazy? Or is that a way that you define yourself, or a belief that you hold about yourself, that you're a lazy person? Now, this came up when I was having a conversation with a friend at work, and hopefully she'll watch this, so hi. And we were talking about like our duties within our role, and maybe not necessarily getting those done straight away, or when we are like trying to maintain a work-life balance and we're doing things like going to the gym or that was hers and that wasn't me. That was her who said the gym. But things like cooking dinner like 4 times a week, and like small things like going to the post office and stuff, and things that were coming up, like it was really along the theme of, I'm lazy or I can't be bothered. That was kind of occurring in the conversation. And the thing is, like, I don't believe that people are lazy. I believe that people are unmotivated and fearful, or fearful. Can be both. Because when we are doing something that we want to do, we don't feel lazy. We feel so willing to do it, don't we? When we passionately are involved with doing something, we're like, yes, why not? Unless we're fearful because we're scared of failing or scared of being too successful. And then we start exhibiting that self-sabotaging behaviour that we've spoken about. Nap galore. And maybe then we appear like we're lazy, but actually there's more to it than that. There's more to it than just laziness. And it's difficult sometimes because although you may not necessarily be doing something that you want to you passionately feel like doing, not saying that I don't feel passionately about my job, but I think that there are parts in every job that you don't necessarily attack with as much enthusiasm as others. And I really had to learn how to deal with that. Especially when doing things that weren't necessarily suited to my passions, or things that I didn't feel necessarily as passionately about as I could have, or as I do about other things. Because I have realised now that I'm not lazy. And I did used to think that. I used to hold this belief about myself, although I was trying to work out whether it was my mum that gave me this belief. And I kind of just took it on like, oh, she calls me lazy, so I must be lazy. or whether it's something that I kind of defined myself with and then my mum took on. That doesn't even sound real though, does it? Like as if I would say that and she would take it on. She's so branded me. She's so funny. But it's okay because, you know, I did appear to be lazy kind of all through secondary school, college, uni. But now I realise I was unmotivated. I didn't feel passionately or have a positive link to the things that I needed to do. So, things that I did to help me still achieve these tasks, because we still got to do them, don't we? This is the thing, like, we still got to get these things done despite not feeling motivated. So a couple of things that have helped me, I have found, is first of all, really breaking down what doing these things is going to do for me. So let's say, you know, having to mark books at lunchtime. That's not necessarily something that I find easy to do because I like to sit down with people and have my lunch and stuff. But I have to think, actually, sitting down at lunchtime will help to keep me organised. And I feel good when I am organised. Like, I like to feel organised, you know? It makes me feel like powerful. Yeah, see, like my back went up, but this is the thing. Like when you start to really break down the task and what it's going to do for you, and then you identify those feelings and start feeling those feelings, that's good because you're going to take those feelings and attach it to the task. So I'm going to attach feeling proud. Did I say proud? Powerful. I said powerful. Feeling powerful and feeling good about marking at lunchtime. I associate those two together so it will help to motivate me to do it. So that's something that I do. Something that I also do is obviously celebrate and reward myself because, you know, I'm all about a celebration. So I do celebrate myself. I do pick out a reward first. So say it's for something like going to the post office. I will say to myself, okay, my reward will be like 15 minutes downtime when I get home, or something that is good for me, because you can't reward yourself with like chocolate, guys. This is what I was doing. Unless it's part of a balanced diet, because we do need all areas of the diet. You know, we have to eat sugars as well as fats. We can't exclude these things because we must have a balanced diet. However, as long as it's balanced, it's fine. So I was getting into a habit where I was just giving myself chocolate way too much as a reward. So now I reward myself with things like downtime, you know, things like dancing. I like to give myself time to like dance and sing. Or say that I can call someone and touch base with people for half an hour as a reward for doing this. Or if it's quite a long, lengthy task, something that I like to do is break it up and give myself breaks and like assign those breaks just before I've started, so that then, yeah, I can pick out the downtime in between where I'm going to go off and sing, I'm going to dance or watch a bit of TV, whatever it is. Make sure that you're assigning yourself that time and you can see it before you start. So, what did I say? I said that you can attach a positive feeling to the task by breaking it down and identifying what it's going to do for you. What's it doing for you? And then attach those emotions to it. Then you could celebrate and reward yourself. That's number 2. And also break it up. Give yourself breaks in between. Do what you've got to do to keep yourself motivated. But remember, we need to be positive here. We can't be labeling ourselves with negative things like, I'm lazy. That's harsh. Once you find something that you'll feel good about, or once you get used to attaching those positive feelings to these tasks that we find a bit boring, a bit monotonous, then we'll just get good at it, and we'll just start doing it, and we will thank ourselves for it. Because guys, in the love note, I'm going to remind you of the words that I don't actually know who they are quoted by, but I know I see them on a Twitter meme all the time. Like, they're just always floating around Twitter, floating around Instagram, which says, do something that your future self will thank you for. And I think that is so real, like, because actually all this is just going towards the future. Like, let's buckle down for it, guys. Let's get ready. And in the words of Sierra and Missy Elliott, guys, we gotta work. Because we are queens in training. Yes. Don't get stuck in being lazy or unmotivated or fearful. Let's bring ourselves out of it. Yes? Yes, we can. Woo! Guys, I love you. I hope you are all good. And I will see you next week. Hopefully. Yes, I will. Next week. Bye.